This reading corner excerpt is going to be from the book Radical Honesty by Blanton. And this was required reading for my coaching certification. And it is like it sounds. We oftentimes think we're being honest, and we don't realize that much of the conflict, much of the hurt in our lives comes from not being honest. So I'm going to read a passage about roles. And I always say passage like it's like the Bible. But I'm going to read about roles that we play in our lives and how that affects our honesty. Roles are like clothing we learn to put on to protect ourselves from the cold. When we take off the roles we've been hiding behind, the naked being we are stands there vulnerable and defenseless. The being we are, as distinct from the roles we've been playing, doesn't need the defensive weapons we've invented to scare the enemy away. Those other people out there are naked under their roles too. They are playing possum or creating a stink or baring their fangs and growling, or signaling anger and threatening like a chimp, or running like a rabbit. Their roles were developed for the sake of survival, just as our roles were. The difference between our survival tactics and those of animals is that theirs are necessary for the continuation of their physical existence, and ours are not. But we act as though ours were. We conceal ourselves because we fear that the pain accompanying the act of self-disclosure will literally destroy us, or fundamentally damage our being in some horrible way, rendering us maimed and dysfunctional. In addition, we fear we may destroy others with our truth-telling. Kathleen recoiled for years from what she saw as the utterly destructive power of her unleashed secret. It would, she thought, kill her parents and herself to have it told. But telling the truth kills nothing but false roles, images, interpretations, and lies. As Kathleen discovered, it only kills those deceits which we had kept alive through strategic self-concealment. Kathleen, her false image, did not survive her revelation, but Kathleen did. Through telling the truth, she revealed herself and thus delivered herself and her family into new and more powerful relationship, achieved through the death of the old lying relationship. The ability to get naked in front of other people who are still in their roles, as Kathleen did, is important. Coming out from behind our roles permits us to look behind the roles of others, because we can see more clearly the threat of other people posing in their roles fades. Once we come out from behind our pose, what used to scare us about other people does not scare us anymore. Coming off it, dropping the roles we thought we needed for protection, turns out to be not only safe, but a place of power. I want to say that we have this blind spot when it comes to the roles we play, and it usually comes out with the people we're closest with when they drop away. And so I love the way he puts it in a light that is understandable for us to see that we're all scared of it. We're all scared of dropping these roles and how we think we should be, but that's where the true relationship, the true honesty lies. And it makes us braver, more courageous. And, we're not here just to survive like the animals. We're here to thrive. And we don't have to play a role.